Hi there, I'm Allie Elliott.
Hi, I'm Allie Elliott. Welcome to my stream today. It has been a fight to get going because literally everything in front of me needed to be updated. So I'm a little bit grumpy, whatever. Hope everybody else is doing better today. I'm daydreaming of puppy chow. And I'm also curious as to what you would call it, or if you even know what puppy chow is. So that's where we're at today. Okay, so I've got a new project I'm gonna work on. That first one might be the best one. I like the light. It's got a little more depth, but it's a little harder to see. I think we will maybe do this one. 5, 4, 4, 8. So and I need to pick a sky for it. So I was kind of racing the clock because the whole system needed updates and to restart. So I finally got that done. And then as I already hit the stream countdown, then Photoshop decided to update. It's a little late to the party. So it was racing. But it's done. We're good. All right. So that's actually really pretty, but not at all what I was going for. So we'll hold on to that one. We'll see. Not that you. Maybe. That would give the directional light that I'm looking for. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to treat this, and then where'd my music go? Oh, there was just the one song. Surprise me then. We'll be surprised. Actually. Okay, we'll go back to being surprised. All right, it's also going to be a shorter stream today because it took me a little while to get started, and I'm super tired today, and honestly being a little bit lazy and work. I had to do my actual work at the actual studio. Life got in the way. So this is going to be a composite. I think this is in all its sense or just glory the scene that we'll start with. And given that the light direction on this grass is so strong, I've got to make sure that it matches what I'm trying to do here. And I would actually like something a little bit more flowery. Can we make that flowery? Can we work with that? We'll see. So back to our sky choices. I'm going to open up the couple that I really love this one. That was from a vacation, like a random vacation image. And I've never used it. I just came across it the other day. And it's so pretty. Why haven't I used that? Because it was lost in my vacation pictures. And being an actual photographer full time, I don't ever edit my own family pictures. So it's like the cobbler's children have no shoes. The photographer's children have no portraits. They have portraits, but not, I guess. Is this the other? Not that one. That one's gross. This one. This might be a possibility. everybody is streaming right now, which is why nobody's, if you're there, say hi, talk to me. I'll get a complex. This one might work too. So what I'm going to do on top of this, not only am I going to composite the girls in like a flowery field, I'm going to sketch on top of it like a little angel. Their older sister would have been 15 this coming Monday, and this would just be like a little nod to her, just a little comfort. So I've got some references to draw from. I've got to be aware of, that's so pretty, but it's really not what we're looking for right now. Details, details. But that might be, actually, you know what, I like this one too. So we'll just open them. We'll open up all the possibilities. This is 8. So naturally they're way down at the bottom. I'm leaning towards this one because it's angelic. Ooh, though. I kind of like that one too. What do we think? I think I'll stick with that one actually, because this has these little dark wispy clouds, which is beautiful, but it might distract from the kind of sketch art that I want to do on top of it. That being upside down looks like a lake. So I don't know why I said it is. Maybe it was a lake. I have no idea, to be honest. No, I think I flipped it because I recognize where my sensor desk is. Oh, shameless self-promotion. That was actually accidental, though. Hi! My day has been kind of long, actually. Thank you for asking, though. How's your day? It finally stopped raining here. So, you know, I shouldn't complain. Woke up, got some stuff done, and now we can see if these angles, light angles, all that good stuff, really, truly, you can change pretty much anything. So let's see what we can do about this. That looks like a prison up over the hill, but it's not. Unless you count school as a prison. Some of my kids would. Okay, now we'll get rid of some of the sensor dress just so that we've got like a blank canvas. And I definitely want to get in there and add some flowers and yes, composite. I'm just gonna leave it like this. Just kidding. I love a good composite. It's so satisfying. And the worse the picture that I start with is, the more satisfying compositing is. I gotta go up around the camera though, because I've got a very, oh, that's dirty little camera there. What is that? A raid! Yay! That's so exciting! My first raid! Thank you! Oh my gosh, you just made my day. I've been so grumpy. I'm mad at myself because I went to the grocery store. Is that even on the picture? I don't think it is. I went to the grocery store and one of my kids asked for puppy chow and I was like, no, they're just asking for a lot. Now all I can think about is puppy chow. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for a raid. That's what it takes to make my day these days. Puppy chow is, so I'm not sure if that's a real name that people actually call it, but it's like cereal. It's like Chex Mix cereal and melted chocolate and powdered sugar and like maybe peanut butter, and you put it in a bag or a bowl and like shake it all up, and it's so messy and like, you know, it's a little gross, but in the best in the best way. And somebody else when I was in college called it something different, and I can't remember what they called it, but it was called something different wherever they were from. It's good stuff. It's very comfort food. Not what you want if you're looking for health, nutrients, anything like that. Oh, that did okay. I might be better off just hand selecting. What's everybody else working on? Whoops. Tell me somebody else has heard of puppy chow. I think Chex tried to sell it like in a bag, and it's not good like that. You have to make it yourself. It's the ultimate slumber party food. And actually we ate it. One of my teammates, I was a soccer player in high school, and one of my teammates' moms would pack puppy chow for her to eat on the bus ride home. So she'd pack enough for everybody. Oh man, this extraction is being a little saucy. This is probably not an image that I will be able to complete tonight. And often composites, I feel like, are best when you step away from them, even if it's just overnight, and come back with fresh eyes, or you've got somebody trustworthy that can give you an honest feedback. This will definitely take some detail work, and I'm here for it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in. I got the big chunks taken care of. I'm gonna go in with my stylus with a little tiny, 10's pretty good. But I am still gonna go in at 100 because I left an edge on most of it. Nope, I just chopped a toe off. I probably need to resize this because this is huge for so then once this is all good and done, I can get back in there and cut out some grass blades and get some weight to them in the grass. Do I have some goals for the future when it comes to photography? Yes. I always have goals. I've got stuff that I want to do right away and stuff, you know, that are down the road. But I'm always coming up with some plan for what I want to do. My immediate goals, I would really love, so I was nominated for 2 Grand Imaging Awards last year, but I didn't win. There's only one Grand Imaging Award, which I am still a little bitter about because they didn't give category awards. They just did one for all 12 categories. And I personally don't really see how you can compete across categories like that. They're not, I mean, it's subjective enough being photography. But anyway, I would really, really love to earn a Grand Imaging Award. Get on that stage again, get nominated. Such a cool feeling. And I've got some exhibitions coming up. I would love to see them be high, you know, successful and sell some work and not just show it. My last completed tour of exhibitions was a deeply personal and not for sale. I donated the images to the families that were involved in participating. So it was quite the opposite actually of a moneymaker. It was a money spender for sure, but totally worth it. Probably the greatest exhibition I'll ever do for my whole life. And I've got one now that is a group show. But mainly, I know it sounds super duper cheesy and like contrived, but I really, really love my job. And every time, I'm starting to get in my career where people come to me to tell stories. It's not just portrait photography. They have something specific that they want captured in an image. And I absolutely love it. I love it. I could nerd out all day talking about visual storytelling and photography and why it's such a big deal. And I will. I'll go on all night. But just really getting to do that as my job is, I don't take it for granted. I've been doing this 15 years. And I just absolutely love it. But right now I'm in a place where I'm doing exactly what I hoped for my career. And it took a long time to get to that point, to be kind of known for that and to not have to do the other stuff. You know, like when I first opened, and I think a lot of photographers do this, where you'll just kind of take whatever is going to pay you. Sure, I'll do weddings, I'll do events, I'll do corporate headshots, I'll do passport photos. It's my specialty. And it feels really good to be able to say no to the stuff that I'm not that into. Like, I quit shooting weddings in 2015. And don't get me wrong, I loved the actual shooting of the weddings, but I am a control freak. And did I cut part of her foot off? What is happening? Is that a shadow? This must be a shadow. It's gone, whatever it is. Amputating. But I quit shooting weddings because I am a control freak and I want to be able to control the light and the direction and turn people and move people and be bossy, and you just really, that's frowned upon during a wedding. I never did that during a wedding, but I wanted to. And then I have a lot of little goals too, like someday this folder that I have of image ideas, you know, I want to keep working my way through that, which is funny because I'm adding to it as much as I'm finishing, probably faster actually than I'm finishing. So if I ever did finish it, I would kind of sit back and go, okay, why haven't I had more ideas? Okay, I'm already looking forward to getting in here and cutting some blades of grass out of her feet, giving them some weight. My hands are shaky. I really want a coffee right now, but I'm not going to do that to you guys, because if I'm listening to a podcast or I'm watching a streamer and they like, I hear the slurping, game over. I can't live like that. I gotta. And so if I were watching myself back and I like slurped or sipped or whatever, I can never watch myself again. So what's everybody else? What are your goals for photography, or, you know, whatever you got going on? Talk to me. I read a meme thing today about how, like, the worst thing for a quiet person to hear is that they're so quiet. And I say that all the time to people because I'm really loud. Hi! Welcome! You make a good living with my videography thing. I love it. What do you shoot? I have a friend that's a video... Oh. See, I just go erasing part of her head because I get all excited by a first time chat. Was that? What just happened in that song? I'm not sure, but I'm going to skip it anyway. So I'm just smearing these edges a little bit because I'm a little lazy, and this isn't gonna show up. Whoops, that's what's going on. Shoot everything basically, a lot of talking head clips with some B-roll. All right. What's your goal other than making a living? Because music video, promotional of it. Oh, cool. I love that. How long have you been doing video? That's a whole different beast. Do you do weddings? Is it just talking smack about weddings? But I totally get why people love them, because it's really cool to be part of somebody's special day. But the first time I could turn down a wedding because I didn't shoot them anymore, I wished them luck, and then I danced a little bit. Not in front of them. Yay! Thank you, new follower. Clever Soul Images. I like it. You guys are making my day. 2? Thank you! Hot dog. Hello, Clever Soul. I don't do weddings. Oh, and 11 years. Nice. So we're kind of at the same... I'm beginning to think I need glasses. Is that a dog? Oh, that's not to me anyway. I'm super new. You guys have to babysit me. I love it. Did you do weddings, and did you bail on them the way I did? And I don't want to scare new photographers from doing weddings, but they kind of suck. Also, maybe I'm saving you, so you're welcome. There's a solid chance I just cut a whole part of her body off. No, maybe not. Never mind. Weddings are terrible because people are terrible. That we agree on. And I will say that weddings do not bring the best out in people under almost any circumstances. Ever. And you're getting the worst of everybody. You're getting the worst of the mother-in-law and the mom and the drunken groomsmen. Look at this chat. This makes me so happy. Hate weddings, not for the actual wedding, but for, yes. I want to control everything. So I like portrait work, composite work, and not, I get bored, basically. So I don't want to follow somebody around. Like, I would do wedding portraits. That would be kind of cool. But I don't know that people want to, like, get all fixed up and, you know, twice. They probably do. I live in Finland and we don't have similar budgets for weddings as they do in America. So my prices would be too expensive for my weddings. So that's what, when I decided I didn't want to shoot weddings anymore, I jacked the price up to what I thought would be like, okay, you know what, I'll do it for this. And I booked one wedding at that, and I was like, yeah, there's no price in the world. So I just took them off my website and was done with it. Oh no! Friends are the worst. And if you're my friend and you're listening to this, not you, everybody else. Or you get the wedding invitation, but they're like, you can bring your camera. If earning a living, shooting photographs isn't enough for you, you just bring your camera and shoot for free. Wink. I wanted to kill him. Oh no! It wasn't even the photographer, just the best man. Well, see? Friends. That is a problem. I wonder if people look back and realize it, like, wow, I should have behaved differently. But you know what? TLC has a whole channel about people making poor decisions, and they don't seem sorry. They do seem entertaining. 200 image made me violently ill. Yeah, I mean, I would much, much rather. And then when I think about because it's been 7 years since I photographed weddings. It was the end of 2015. And I was it felt like I was hugely pregnant every wedding that I ever shot, which is not a good combo. I was just flashing back for a second. I need a minute now. I forget what I was going to say. I mean, I'm sure it was super important. I agree. Weddings would be better for everybody if there was a portrait day, but you know that people would be like, I need a second portrait day and I need it to be on the wedding because I look better now than I did then. Okay, you're probably looking at this like, wow, she's not any good. And it's true. This is not good right now, but give me a minute. Give me a few. All right, so let's just get what sky do we want? I love this sky so much, but it just is not gonna work. Let's go with this one. I got my Teletubbies grass. I'm gonna do an alternative crop rather than this 4x6 business. Let's go wide, and then we can add some flowers and some perspective around the outside. I know. Well, just give me maybe more than a few minutes. People only text me and call me when I'm streaming. It's a general rule. Let's do this actually. Oh, I should have just, that was stupid. Oh well. Do you like my music? Me too. Nope. So what's everybody else shoot? I'm gonna assume you're not all wedding photographers in disguise. Headshot sports racing. I like sports racing. I would be okay never shooting another headshot as long as I live. You know what? I'm very indecisive about this concept. Here we go. Not sure where that came from. Okay. I just quit talking all of a sudden, but so did you guys, so it's kind of your fault. All right, let's see here. So what would videographers and photographers included, what would you be absolutely unwilling to shoot? Where do you draw the line? Babies. I shoot a lot of babies. I'm actually gonna move them down a little bit. All right, so, ooh, dogs. Anything where the message would be harmful for viewers. All right, I think we can all agree with that. I do love dogs. Although, I'm gonna combine everything that you hate and love in one picture because I have to show and talk about this dog every chance I get. There he is. Look at this guy. I don't think that's the final, actually. No, that's gonna bug me. There it is. Okay. There he is. That dog was 9 months old. And he acted every bit of a puppy. And he was the sweetest dog. Oh my gosh, I loved him. And that was his new baby. And I did not, that was a composite. I didn't go balancing. Yeah, I didn't go balancing babies on dogs or anything like that. You don't need too many details. Oops. Thank you. I have to prove that I'm not that bad at one, because I know what you're looking at right now. It's like, wow, she makes a living at this. That's weird. Yes. Oh, you like to hugely better facing like camera, right? That's true. Okay, so wait. To consume things from left to right. Yeah, that's so. Now I've got to bring it back up here. So this was the final because we read left to right. So we hit his face first. But did you like it the other way? That might actually be. So in my studio, my lights are set up so that most everything is lit from the camera right. You're making me concentrate on right and left. But everything is set up. So most of the time I end up flipping because that would put, like, he's at a tension point right now. So you'd get to his booty first and his bacon last. But it's hard for me to, so I end up flipping most everything, but it's hard for me to get used to the image coming from the other direction. So that's really interesting. Because some things I just can't get past it and I end up having to leave it. All right, so we're gonna make this easier and breezier before this is all said and done, I promise. Let's just go ahead and merge these two bad boys. And then duplicate, where'd they go? There we go. And I might actually turn this maybe into a little bit of a nightfall image and put some stars up there too. Oh, where is that? Oh, maybe that's behind them, I bet. So I rambled about my goals for a while. Let me hear yours. What's everybody's big plans for their either career or their hobby or, you know, whatever you want out of it? Oh my gosh, why I keep doing that? LB. Look at the party going on in the chat. Makes me so happy. Oh, you might not be able to see it actually. I'm good. I'm much better now. Twitch has cheered me right up. How are you today? Whoops. I know you like a vignette. You're here just in time. Oh yeah. I always feel like it's hard to... Okay, so I'm gonna wait the girls in the grass and then give them some shadow, and then I'm gonna work on some very offensive sometimes. Can't help myself. Low Base is our resident snake photographer and all scary things photographer. If I would have a website with a good show reel that shows I'm pretty good at doing videos, it'd be nice. Aww, you don't need that to feel good. Big. Do you photograph teenagers? LB is not afraid of anything that he photographs. I fully admit I was afraid of teenagers. I'm not too proud. I was scared of teenagers. I was scared of having teenagers until I had my own. And they're so much better than I was. I'm just scared of teenagers like I was. They're the worst. Fear of any animal is illogical? I don't know. It's self-preservation. Fear from fear from a distance. I'm super brave. You know, behind glass or... Should I tell my spider bite story? I was bitten by a brown recluse. I feel like I say that wrong. I feel like I say that with a redneck accent. Recluse. Whatever. It was bad. When I was 19. Teenagers are no animal. Okay. More effective tools for self-preservation than fear. Like guns. Maybe an axe, depending on the scenario. I don't know. Or somebody who is not afraid of animals with you. That will take a minute longer to run. That would be useful. I'm indoorsy. Oh. Like education and awareness. You know, a wise man once told me that he thought, and he was, so IU, we're a university town. And one of my clients was the guy that like takes groups out into the wilderness, and he was terrified of snakes, and he told me that if he thought he learned more about them that he would be less afraid, and he was like, that technique doesn't work. Take another route. So I've actively tried to not learn anything about them. Just kidding. Starting now. I'm not scared of dogs at all. Like, I like probably even when I should be. All this stupid grass. Like, why didn't I just take a photograph of grass at dusk? Why, Allie? Oh, dangerous dogs. I don't know that I've actually encountered a dog that I would. I just did something. What was it? Oh, that's gonna be annoying. I don't know that I have ever. I mean, I know they exist, but we foster. Thank you for your fostering. That'd be such a hard, like, heart-wrenching job. I always think I'd want to do it, and then I'm probably not educated enough really to do it that well. Did I just save this? Is that why my computer's freaking out? Was there a learning curve? Because I feel like I worked in emergency foster care home for children before, and I found that less intimidating than. Okay, so we're just gonna sit here for this right now. She's not gonna cooperate. Now I'm gonna go get a coffee, and you guys are gonna have to hear me slurp it because my computer's frozen. Well, okay, let's try this then. For some reason, the bite of a dog doesn't scare me. It's the bite of a snake or a spider. I think I could overpower any dog. Huh. That's interesting. I agree that a dog bite doesn't scare me as much. Definitely not because I think I could overpower a dog. But I feel... I really don't have any logical... Like, I feel like I could charm the dog. I don't know why I feel like that, but I do. I totally agree with that. Okay, I'm reading this out loud just because I feel like when this goes on YouTube, then you can't really see the chat. And then it'll just look like I'm talking to myself. So I will. And sometimes I'm legitimately just talking to myself. Okay, so the lack of fear is not the same thing as the lack of understanding that some animals can hurt you, and not the same thing as the lack of caution. Understanding the animal and the situation you're in when you're near one of them, knowing what animals you can safely be near and how to act when you're near one that can possibly hurt you. Everybody loves to talk about ability and perceived ability, but nobody factors in temperament or motivation. Well, that's probably part of it too, though, because like I feel like dogs, because they emote, you know, I can get a good read on them. And I'm fully aware how I sound right now. I'm okay with it. Hollywood doesn't help with the misinformation they spread. Well, agreed. Hollywood doesn't help a lot of the scenarios in our world. There, look at this utter perfection. That's like, my dad is a Civil War historian, so he can't physically watch. He can't stand to watch historic movies, especially Civil War movies, because their inaccuracies make him crazy, and he just doesn't enjoy them after that. I probably wouldn't watch a photography movie either, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Okay. So, do snakes emote? Spiders don't. I can verify. I feel like I know his intent when he tried to kill me. It was not good. It was mean. Yeah. Well, I think the thing is that it's just like knowing that other people won't, and that, I don't know, I think it's just frustrating. All right. Really? The vast majority of fear of animals is irrational and culturally. Okay, I'll say that about snakes for sure. Because, well, my grandparents were not at all afraid of snakes, but we didn't like keep them around either. But the spider fear is from my personal experience, and probably the experience of everybody that I've been around that I've talked to about it, because, you know, it was a big deal. Let's see here. So now that there are more people in here, does anybody else know what puppy chow is, the snack? Because I don't know if this is maybe a regional thing. One of my kids asked for it today, and I was like, no, I felt like we were getting too much at the store already. Felt like we were dropping some coins at the grocery store, which we did, but now I keep thinking about puppy chow and how I wish I had gotten the stuff for it. Everybody got so quiet. It's just my music. Oh, like what's in it? That could be. Like a Chex Mix, and that. Yeah, I think it's both of those. I will accept all versions. The less cereal, the better. I'm okay with it just being chocolate. And actually, you know, it kind of needs the cereal. It needs that anchor. So I wanted to add this touch of sky back in there because I want to brighten it in sections. Sounds like pink. No, it's not. The real reason people don't let go of those irrational fears is doing so plays to most people's real fear, embarrassment. In order to let go of an irrational fear, you have to admit you have one. It's monkey see, monkey do. Most people would rather be wrong if everyone else is doing it than risk being laughed at. Oh, that's super true. Being laughed at for being different. Yes, we're getting into some deep territory. You know what? I'm gonna wait until I can flatten it and do that whole thing at the end because I like that. Let's work on their weight into the grass a little bit more, and so that I can get to that part. I don't know that there's any scenario where like I'm used to snakes. I'm just indoorsy in every sense. I like a hike. I'll go out for pictures. It has to be a really pretty location. Whoops. Yeah, let's go back here. How many times do you think you've walked by a snake? Or a million. I shudder to think about that. Like, not know it a ton, but do I think I'm walking by them? Yes. But every time I go downstairs in my house in the mornings, I assume there's going to be someone down there that has broken in and is just waiting for me to come downstairs. I'm a little on the paranoid side, but I'm on the ready. I'm ready for intruders and spiders. He didn't. Well, that's true. So when I was bitten, I had gotten a suitcase out of storage. So we bothered him, obviously, in his space. And while I was packing, and he was like on my shoulder. And like my automatic reaction was to flick it, just like, and then we couldn't find it again. And then while I was sleeping, he bit me in the thigh and tried to kill me. And I won't say that he almost did, but I felt like he almost did. And you know, like, family had lived in that house forever. They built it, actually. Whoops. Do I want some long? Maybe I do. I do. Good job, me. Happy little accident. Bob Ross was right. I saw Bob Ross has a Twitch channel. He's hustling. Oh, look at that mess. Missed. Okay, yeah, I saw a lot of people were streaming. I really appreciate everybody being here, keeping me company, chatting about spiders and wedding photography. Oh yeah, I just gotta be braver with this eraser. It's gonna be time to cut the grass pretty soon, which I super hate. That's as outdoorsy as I get. Swimming in the swimming pool. And mowing the grass. Might be a little much. Let's go down to like 3 or 4. I love the shadows. Shadows are making me happy. This is gonna be an issue for sure. So I'm gonna come back through with some shadow to create some depth like on her skin. I don't know why I'm using my mouse. Much more natural. Whoops. Hey, bud. All right. Let's just check our progress. And we might end up taking the horizon down below them, but I'll do the little sketch out first and just kind of see what we want to do with that. All right, so okay, there we go. Okay, this is okay. Did I save that? I'm gonna go ahead and skip this dance party. There we go. It's being weird, but you know, I'm okay with that. All right, so I'm on the girls. Oh, okay, it's gonna be one of those days. Oh my gosh. See, and usually when I restart, then it's better about stuff like that. Just add a little depth in there. I'm trying to think of when I photographed flowers, because I'd like to have this be like kind of a flowery field. ready. Make sure that there's some streaks of light being blocked from the hair. So the second half of this, which might end up being tomorrow because I'm on a hard cutoff at 6 p.m. Might end up being tomorrow, but it is purely experimental. So there could be a good amount of nonsense occurring in the midst of finding out what works. So don't judge me, or do judge me. I'm okay with that too. I'm cool with it. All right. Okay. I'm going to darken this a little bit. See if grabbed any with her hair in a better position, because this is literally the very first capture that I took from this set. That's a little better. Took all angles because I wasn't sure what direction I wanted the sky to come from. Okay, let's do a quick pass over before. Oops. Let's just slice half her foot off. Here we go. Oh, look, that is, it did leave a seam. How embarrassing. Where did they go? And I thought I'd leave those dandelions in there, but I don't think I will. Well, we might add some flowers. I know I've got some forget-me-nots from that recent composite. Here we go. That's a little better. All right, so now I want to get back in there where I was. There we go. All right, fellow artists, what's everybody's snack of choice? I don't know if honestly, my go-to for anything at any point in time is coffee. I love coffee. Dark roast, black coffee, 24 hours a day. And you'll never see me drink it on stream, because I would not do that. Would not make you listen to me slurping. Sounds good. I don't have anything special. I just eat everything when I'm bored and then nothing when I'm not. Yes. Fair. It's all about balance, right? I don't like eating when I'm editing because I use both hands. So I feel like it messes up my flow, which, if I'm being honest, is probably good. Because if I were eating while I was editing, it's not like I'd be thinking about it or like needing it. Man, I don't like all that noise, but I don't know if I want to mess with it. I might, let's take a look at their faces. Yeah, we'll smear it out a little bit. Hey, baby girl. Look, who's on there? You wanna come see? Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Snack of choice. What's your snack of choice? What's your favorite snack in the whole wide world?
Cereal.
Cereal. Okay, go have some.
Hey, Mama.
Yeah, baby.
Mommy won't let me play with the spatula her bound.
With a spatula?
Her bound out of the door. I won't let
Okay,
me
well,
play.
there are a lot of spatulas. You guys can each have one to play with.
Wait, where are the others?
You know the drawer in the kitchen with the spatulas, don't you?
What?
The drawer in the kitchen?
What?
Which kitchen? Do you have a secret kitchen?
Oh, the one.
Yeah, like the real one. All right, we had some spatula drama, but I'm back. Doritos. So we're vegan, but the purple Doritos, and I legitimately do not know what they're really called, and it just now occurred to me that that's true. Those are so good. I have to be aware of where I'm going to be, though, because they leave a pretty intense aftertaste. And I could knock out a whole bag of those if I'm feeling it. This girl's nails. I never had salsa verde because they didn't exist before I was vegan. Because of the animals. Am I vegan because of the animals? Yeah, sure. I mean, so we've been vegan. When I was 12, I went vegetarian. And my parents were like, yeah, sure, be vegetarian, whatever. Like, they just thought it would be a phase. And then 8 years later, I was still vegetarian, and I started dating my husband, who went vegan just to be like a weird art kid. Don't tell him I said that. And if you're listening, babe, stop listening. And everybody just thought it'd be a phase, but that was 21 years ago. So I don't know, partly health, partly the animals. I promise you, I don't care how anybody else eats. That is for sure. And it is a whole lot easier now than it was when we first went vegan. We don't have anything now. And my husband is very good cook. So through all my pregnancies, he could make a vegan version of my cravings. We got some good eats, some good staples from that. I just dropped to 4 viewers. I'm sorry. Well, you know, that happens. Oh, yes. Thank you. Well, actually, we've been together for 20 years, but we are married 19 in June. We were young when we got married. Youngish. We were 21. While I'm in here, I'm just gonna give a little kiss of light to her highlights here. Make it angelic. Oh, married for 11 years and it came to an end. I'm so sorry. "11 years is a long time." It was supposed to rain all day today, and it has been really pretty. It rained when I was out running around, of course. But it's been really pretty since I've been home and safely inside. Ooh, that was a little much. A little aggressive with the burn tool there. All right, so just to kind of do, there's before, there's after, just a little cleanup. Now let's check out Big Sister's face. It's okay, it was for the better. We grew up to be very different people than when we started dating. Thank you. Yeah, that's tough. Whoops. This picture is very noisy in the shadows. And for this, that's okay. That won't matter to the final image because this is all experimental anyway. keep her little freckle. I'm gonna blur out that one little hair that's kind of grabbing some of the attention. I'm gonna go a little bit bigger just because I don't want her cheek to show those kind of movement marks. I lost that freckle, but that's okay. And then this music has like a pop punk situation. Go a little bigger. Okay, and then there's the before and there's the after. Just again, a little refinement happening. Could maybe paint a little light back on her face, and we always can if we need to. Thank you. Okay, and then let's go a little bit bigger. Some directional light on there. Merge those and then duplicate again so that if it goes sideways, I've got it back up. Okay, I've got 29 minutes to do what I need to do. Oh yeah, that's better. I'm gonna burn, actually, let's see. I'm gonna take care of this blown out section back behind there. There we go. And then I'm gonna duplicate since I've done a little work to that. And first, I'm gonna get a little bit bigger than that and burn into these edges. Let's just take care of that highlight. And go down to like, whoops, keep bumping something today. This must be, I saw one of the categories today was like video game music. So I'm gonna go ahead and guess. That's what we're working with right now. Nope, don't like that. Here we go. We need some longer. Just this little texture. There we go. I keep saving. It's a compulsion to save basically every time I do anything, because that is a lesson learned. All right, so let's get rid of these. Oh, I really want to use that one sky in something. So what I'm gonna do is, where did that go? I want to find like a reference. So, okay, 28, 29. Open these up. So I'm going to use these in an abstract way to create kind of wings. And and I'm going to have to pop my bag too. So I definitely want to use her hair right there. 54.76. Oh wait, that's even better. 54.79. 79 and 80. Let's do those. So this could get weird. And if it does, you know, we'll recover it. That's why this is a lot of a safer medium than oil painting, or acrylic painting, because I have ruined my fair share of paintings over the years. So we got that one, and let's grab this one. So these are gonna be kind of an abstract of angel wings. And again, this is probably something that is going to take a day or two. So don't lose faith in me yet. You can later. It's not yet. I keep watching my time because I don't want to quit also like when I'm in the middle of big plans. I'm just gonna steal her hair. Oh, and that bow is perfect. And that. Okay, I'm gonna start over, redo. She looks like she's doing CPR though. Just ignore that. Okay, so this is going to just basically be shit's really grown up. So we are going to definitely change the face up, and then we're going to do kind of an abstract drawing using this as a reference. So, hi Chelsea Lewis Media, welcome! You guys have absolutely made my day. Welcome back, LB. I really, like, this means the world to me to have such a busy stream, and I wish I was going to actually, like, complete an image to, you know, desirable standards tonight. But please come back and trust me and see this when it's all said and done, because it'll be worthwhile. So I do want to warp her face because she's just a reference. So we're just really going to use the outline. And then I don't want to lose the hairline. Okay, so I'm gonna tag these. Let's see how extraction works today with with these being so. Oh, actually, I mean, it's not great. That's okay though. Whoops. I'm going to select the inverse. I am obsessed with marketing. I have a degree in fine arts and I have a degree in marketing. And I use them both on the daily. Yeah. All right, so let's go real light with this. Well, I went to, for my undergrad, I went to Vincennes University and then WGU for marketing, and I have my master's from PPA in Master of Photography and a craftsman degree from PPA as well, and CPP. I'm working on my master artist. You're shooting the Blue Angels this weekend? That's awesome. I hope you get good weather. We've had kind of an intense spring. not real conducive to. I would go outside, but people don't want to bring their babies. The babies also don't want to go outside, if I'm being honest. Okay, so I don't know why I'm messing with this so much, because that's just going to be a reference. I just want to get those proportions cleaned up. Oh no! Will they be able to fly? Okay, where is that? There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna mess with this just a little bit and bring that hair forward. Oh, I hope the weather cooperates. So this is, I know, you're like, oh, wow, you make a living at this. You're bad. And it's true, this does look bad, but I'm not there yet. So this is gonna be a composite where set in realism and then kind of a charcoal-ish crayon sketch drawing of an angel. Monday would be our oldest daughter's 15th birthday. So we're gonna do a little sketch with her two little sisters. Boys aren't in this one. They seemed pretty okay with it. They don't love getting their picture taken, so they will cooperate, but they don't love it. So here we are. So this is really just building a reference unless I really love it, and then I'll use it. I might use the ruffles for the wings, just because. Oh, so wholesome. Boy, exactly. The boys don't. They do this thing where like they think they're cooperating, but they're like, you know, like smiling, facing me, but like watching something out of the corner of my eyes. Like she'll never notice that. We've got this thing figured out. And then I'm going to take the opacity down. I kind of want to use these because this is a gown from my studio and it's probably the most requested. So it's like a little part of, I actually started my studio after she died. I wanted something to focus on and kind of pour myself into. So, and it wasn't like a rash decision at all, but we had talked about it for a long time. And when she died, it just made sense to go for it. Malicious compliance. I'm gonna use that. Yes. It's not, I will say it is not just my boys, that is for sure, because when I have a senior boy come in, they're not on board. They're here for one reason only, and that is because their mother bribed them, or, you know, there was a discussion in the car. And I'm okay with that. I'm not above bribery. Bribery, you know, for a multitude of reasons. I don't know. I want to use these, but I also don't know that they're screaming angel wings. So we might just do like a little sketch over them too. I actually like that one better. For sure. They do. I've got 6 kids. So, all aboard the bribery train. Maybe. I've got an idea. Let's do... I'm a busy mama, that is for sure. Ooh, how about this saucy music going on? Okay. Oh yeah, it is a tool, a needed, useful tool. And there's a fine line between bribery and just threats. Thought that was thunder, but I think it's the neighbor's trash can. I would love a big storm, not during Blue Angels flight or their pregame or whatever, but no, that's super contrived looking. We'll get there, we'll get there. I just really want the bow. So let's erase the rest of this. So I'm gonna use the face and just sketch over it. I might use her hair though, because she's got really pretty hair. And just kind of change it up a little bit. And I want to keep this big bow too. I like big bows. And I cannot lie. I'm gonna just take that off because you can't really tell what it is. I can't. This is a very long song, so I'm just gonna go ahead and there we go. Look at that song. Can't tell me they're not listening to my stream. So my husband designed my daughter's headstone, and it's really beautiful, and it has a really abstract face, so that's kind of where I wanted to go in this direction. Everybody going live. So is everybody, look at that, 8 viewers, you guys made my day. It's a big deal. I'm still learning the ropes, so if I've wronged you somehow, you just say the word. All right, let's do, yeah, for sure. All right, can you even see the bow anymore? Not really. Okay, so what did I just, what even is that? What was on that layer? Oh, I added one, didn't I? Yeah, of course, that was fully intentional. All right, let's see. Before I start the, if only I did know what I did. All right, let's see here. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna duplicate this and hide one, and then duplicate this, and I don't need to hide one. And then merge and duplicate, and then save. Like the obsessive girl I am. And then, do I want to, like, duplicating again? I can't help myself. I'm thinking I might just do something way outside my norm here. I don't like that. Let's do, like, pull up those blacks. No, see, this is why I always do my norm, because I don't like anything else. I mean, once you get burned by not saving, there's no other alternative but to obsessively. I wonder, maybe I'd go, my signature, yes. I like that. I'm very indecisive today. What do I even want to do? Little dance party. Oh no, I have 5 minutes left. I was having a dance party and now I don't know what to do because I'm definitely not going to finish. I think I will go painterly, actually. Okay. What if... Let's just get a big old eraser. It is weirdly sunny outside. I don't trust it. All right. Let's just merge, duplicate, and save. Saving is my signature. Forget to save. No, you can't do that. All right. All right, where's my layer here? So I want to, no, okay, opacity 8, not gonna work. I don't have that kind of time. I don't trust autosave anyway, so. So she had a little button nose. All right, we're just gonna get the layout here. She did not look like an anime character. Oh, I forgot her arms. I did shoot references for her arms. It's been a long day. Yeah, let's, you know what? New layer. So you can't do that with an oil painting. Then you just cry and question how you got where you are. I actually started as an oil portrait artist. There's a lot of tears involved. There we go. Yes, I was in your chat for the first time last night, but then I got sleepy. How'd you like it? Does the new PC feel like home? You guys, 10 viewers, double digits. Throw a party. Of course, I have to get. Oh, you did that. Okay. Well, I was very tired. I'm an early bird. Not so much. I try really hard to stay up late with my family because I'm the only one who is early. And I'm rarely successful. Party, yes. Now, and of course, like when I have absolutely zero direction with what I'm working on, it is the music, see? My pirate, what was it called? Pirate shanty music or something. It wasn't bringing them in last week. That station is sadly gone. Where are the arms? Okay, I'll give myself 5 more minutes. Okay, so actually the reference arms that I took kind of looks like she's doing chest compressions rather than... So we're doing a CPR demonstration rather than... Okay, you know what? I actually have a better idea for that. Where? Sorry. What do you suppose I call that dancer? Okay, thank you so much. Honestly, this has been a party. I love it. You guys hit me up on Instagram and on Twitch and on YouTube, and I'll follow you back. In this together. And my first raid. You guys are awesome. So I'm gonna be back if it rains tomorrow. If it doesn't rain, then Friday. And I will make this into an actual finished piece of art. Guaranteed. Almost like guaranteed with like a wink. You know, art. Either way. Thank you guys so much. You made my night. Have a great one. I'll see you guys soon.
That's why you my mommy. Please.